It's kind of scripted. Hey, it's kind of scripted. What's going on? It's Willie Barnes Jr. here talking about the journey, the process. Today, I want to talk about, I always talk about writing the vision down, making it plain, stuff like that. And, what kind of script it is, it's about my journal, it's about my process and kind of that behind the scenes view, the vulnerable view, not just the highlight tape, right? More of the realistic perspective, because I think that's what people can relate to. Everybody's seeing a highlight tape. What about real life? In real life, I can tell you that what's really on my mind and what's on my spirit right now is there's something powerful in journaling, right? Like that is where I find I'm able to fill up on my peace, my patience, and really get clarity. And where I'm supposed to be going, what I'm supposed to be doing is through journaling. I was talking to a buddy of mine and, just explaining how, it's how God will make a way, but it's God will open doors, but it's up to us to walk through those doors, right? And when I reflect on and I think about my journaling and writing my vision down, making it plain and showing up to it daily and getting clarity in the steps I'm supposed to be taking, I have everything that I need. I know exactly when I look at my journal, I have the instructions. I have the gifts, I have the talents to accomplish and reach the promise that God has shown me through my vision. Like, and so now God has given me hope in the future. He has helped me to identify what that future is, and He has shown me the steps that I need to take in order to make that future a reality. But it's up to me now to do what it takes to make that goal a reality. Like there's a do part. And this is the part to where, I think oftentimes gets lost in translation where it's like you can do anything. You can do all things, right? If you believe it, you can achieve it. And it's like, no, you can achieve what you're willing to work for. Especially when we're talking about in terms of you know, continuing to keep going, um, working through challenges and barriers. It's about taking the next best step. It's walking through the doors that God has opened for us, but the key word is walking through them. And as we walk and take the next best step, we'll realize like we are we'll get today's daily bread, right? Like, give us this day our daily bread. We'll have what we need today in order to, achieve what needs to be done today. But we have to move our feet. I have to move my feet. I was listening to a sermon with TD Jakes, Pastor TD Jakes one day, and he talked about how, like, God doesn't give us furniture. We want furniture. Furniture is the goal. Furniture is the vision. But what God's going to do is God's going to give us the trees and the woods, and the ideas and the plans to make furniture. It's our responsibility to take these resources and these plans and actually build the furniture and build the couch, build the table. We can have a vision. We can know what to do and understand that God will make a way. But we have to do our part. We know faith without working I like to say it's a dummy mission, right? We have to do our part, and doing is the part. Executing is the part. And so how are we showing up today? How are we executing today? That's what's on my mind heavy right now. I've got everything I need. I got the gifts, I got the talent, I have the vision. I know where I'm going. I have the resources, I have the skills, I got the talents. Am I going to be a steward over these gifts, these skills, these talents, these resources, and do what's necessary one day at a time to make the vision a reality? At this point, it's on me. And guess what? If I don't get there, that's because I buried my talent. I didn't do what was necessary. And so that's kind of scripted for today, right? It's about doing. It's about doing. Will we do our part? Will we do what's required to make the vision a reality? God can open the door. Will we be bold and courageous enough to walk through it and continue to walk one day, one step, one task at a time? It's kind of scripted. Hey, it's kind of scripted. I appreciate y'all. Peace.